Hey guys, what's going on? It's Block Bull right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel now. Let me know down below in the comments before we do dive into this, because this is the new sort of trend now, which is picking up a lot of momentum. So this looks like it's going to be the future of blockchain technology. Okay, and Onyx XCN is part of this revolution sort of innovation that's going on now. So they posted out on the 26th of May. So this is a couple of days ago, guys, and they're asking who has tried the Onyx AI agent. Let me know down below in the comment section. Have you actually started experimenting with AI agents? Do you understand them? And this is what I'm going to be learning myself. I'm going to be doing my own research over the next couple of weeks, getting to grips with AI agents, because I do believe this is going to be able to give us as traders and investors the edge in the markets. Okay, guys. Now we could click onto this link here, and that will bring you through to this particular website here. Let's have a look. It brings you through to here. So this is onyx.org. Okay, so this is their official website. And to begin using and deploying AI agents, all you have to do is connect your wallet. So if you've got a Gmail account, you can log in there using Google. Okay, so that'll sign you up. So fast deployment, secure interactions, and we've also got smart contract templates. Okay, so naturally, people that have never heard of Onyx AI agents or AI agents in general, they're going to be asking, what are they? You know, what did he do for us? Is it legit? Is it a scam? Well, there's a research paper out here, and this was published yesterday. So this was the 27th of May of 25. And you can see here, this is coming from the official website of chain.com. Now, people will be asking, well, what's chain.com? For those of you that are obviously invested in Onyx XCN, probably knows what chain ecosystem is all about. It's an absolutely huge ecosystem, and this is Onyx XCN is one of the leading, if not primary settlement mechanisms in that ecosystem. So they've got a huge fundamentals going on here. So this is the title here, How AI Agents Are Transforming Blockchain Ecosystems. Okay, you guys can find this on chain.com if you guys want to read the full article here. But ultimately, what I want to do is do a quick couple of sentences here and we'll move on, because I don't want to blind you guys with too much context. Okay, we'll take a look at the charts, and we'll also look at a short clip together just to better sort of get a sort of feel as to what these AI agents are all about. Okay, so blockchain AI agents are not just glorified bots. They are autonomous entities capable of making decisions, executing actions, and learning from outcomes independently. And this is the exciting part. Okay, these agents can gather data both on-chain and off-chain, process it using advanced machine learning models, and then they act on a strategic objectives like maximizing investment returns while minimizing risk or improving productivity. So it's like almost having your own Siri or your own Alexa working for you autonomously, and they're constantly gathering new data and executing the best decisions on chain as well as off chain as well. So this is absolutely remarkable. Now let's get into the video here. So this is a video that I found over on X. Okay, guys, I'm going to play it with you and we'll watch it together. This is the first time I've watched the video. Okay, I watched about 30 seconds clip and I thought, you know what, I could use that over on the YouTube channel. Okay, so we're going to watch this together, guys. Okay, so strap in.
Good morning, Anna. How are our socials doing today?
Good morning, John. I posted your scheduled post 2 hours ago and managed 50 direct replies. I also responded to 15 relevant posts on X. You've gained 120 followers overnight. I flagged 2 threads that you may want to engage with personally.
Perfect, thanks. What's the situation with my DMs?
Here's the latest summary. Spam messages have been cleared, and I ranked your inbox by priority. You've got 4 high-priority messages.
I'll jump into those 4 right away. While I'm at it, how are my in-game NFTs performing?
While you were away, in Paleo, your companion defeated 43 goblins, gathered 76 rare materials, and earned 1,160 gold. I converted 50% of your profits, 580 gold, to Exter, as per your instructions. In Overworld, your settlement generated 5,219 gems, and I converted 100% to Exter, as requested.
Actually, I'd like to keep some exposure to Overworld. Can we adjust to converting just 50% to Exter from now on?
No problem. Updating the plan now.
Thanks. Any major NFT news today?
Doodle's volume is surging. Floor price is up 20% in the last 2 hours. Some big accounts are posting bullish signals and whales are buying in volume. Would you like to make a purchase?
Let me think about that first. What else is going on in the space?
Your Zuki is eligible for another airdrop. You'll need to claim a Discord role by this Friday. Sending you the relevant links now.
Thanks. Keep me updated on any other airdrops. I don't want to miss out. Anything else I should know?
I set aside 5% of your converted XTR to ensure seamless transaction execution through befriend. Also, reminder that your dinner reservation at Nobu is at 6 p.m. tonight. Traffic is...
So this is absolutely insane. So this is a perfect example of on-chain and off-chain. Okay, so on-chain they're talking about, obviously, this guy's, whoever's talking in this particular sort of app to the AI agent, he's obviously playing a sort of NFT game, okay, where he's collecting rewards. And then what he's actually programmed the AI agent to do is sell 50% of his rewards and then convert it into another cryptocurrency. Okay, so this is absolutely phenomenal. That's on chain. Off chain, obviously, it's coming back as like I say with the examples from Siri and Alexa. He's getting these reminders of when this sort of reservation is for this particular booking here, the restaurant, and it's coming back with the Google Maps there. You can see on the screen, and it's just everything's just coming through together. So you know what? These blockchain assistants could be the future now, and obviously, like I say, because they're obviously machine learning as well. They're learning how to maximize your return on investment as well. So, for example, if you see for example, like XRP, you could ask this sort of, I'm just going to call it Siri, the AI agent, if you will. We could say, look at rotating, because this is what I'm big on in investing. As soon as we see a coin pump, I could be looking at, programming this AI agent to take profits and then rotate it into another underperforming project where it looks as if, the trend is picking up, or there's some sort of mainnet release, some sort of catalyst to get this other crypto moving. So this could be really good in terms of reinvesting and pouring our sort of overflowing buckets into these undervalued cryptos. Okay, so this could be absolutely phenomenal, guys. This is the future of blockchain in my mind. Now, that is very exciting, guys. Like I say, we can sign up to this just by connecting your wallet. That is ai.onyx.org. That is the official website for the Onyx AI agent. Okay, like I say, you can connect your wallet using a Google sign up. Now, let's dive over to the charts as well. So, very simplistic chart going on now with Onyx XCN, which is why I haven't covered it for the past couple of days. I have been looking at ZBET because people have been bashing my door down saying block bull, block bull, block bull. Can you do as a ZBET? I know you're doing DeFi with Onyx DAO and Onyx XCN coin, etc. Is there any chance you can do a ZBET video? Of course I can. Yeah, I'm here for you people. I've got your back at the end of the day, and this is what it's all about: creating content which you guys want to see. So give us a thumbs up for that if you want to see more information like this. So the chart here, Onyx XCN, like I was saying, very simple and straightforward. Again, you can see this sort of blue line here, trend line. There's no need to approach, overlay all these different technical indicators. They mean squiddly squat, guys, okay, because they're all just a measure of the previous sort of data that's gone before them. Like I say, moving averages, etc. You know what? 200-day moving average, institutional sort of buy order. I accept that. For example, let's put the 200-day in. We've got a 200-day there, and you can see the tap there. So that come in. 200-day works okay, yeah? So that's a nice little indicator, 200-day moving average. But let's just delete that now. Let's clear that up. Ultimately, we're looking towards the end of this apex, okay? And so far, so good, because Onyx XCN is respecting the sort of structure of the price action now, with the buyers and the sellers coming into the market. Now, it's only a matter of time. I would imagine that Onyx XCN coin only gets going once we do turn over into June. So for me, it's going to be next week now before we see a huge breakout for Onyx XCN. Okay, but naturally people are going to be asking me, well, where do you see Onyx XCN going in this next move? So this isn't taking into consideration my later targets in this bull market. Okay, all those targets for majority of the coins that I do cover, They're all in the Discord, guys. Okay, the link is down below in the description. The block bulls, you guys can sign up. We are offering a 3-day free trial as well, so make sure to take advantage of that free trial. Anyhow, so I'm going to do 2 measurements, and what we're going to be using today is a sort of measured move. We can actually plant this sort of flagpole as well, so we've got this nice move here. I would expect Onyx, once we do break out, something like this. So, and I've mentioned 30 cent in previous videos as well. So we would be penetrating around that sort of 30 cent mark. So it'd be up around those sort of figures if it was sort of you heavily invested in crypto right now. You need the best tools at your disposal. So why not consider joining the crypto Discord, which features AI technology, covering all of your favorite and the most popular cryptos out there. Key features would include the AI crypto data, the metrics, the trade setups, price targets, heat maps, technical indicators, the traders lounge, and much, much more. Take advantage of your free trial today. Link below in the description to sort of duplicate this sort of move here. What we could also look at as well is sort of from top to bottom. So this is the post-US election high right here. Yeah, which we created at the end of January. Post-US election high, which is pivotal, and we'll also be taking the law as well. So what price tends to do when we do come out of these sort of structures, we do like to make measured moves to the upside before we see some sort of consolidation, before then we see manipulation, and then what we'll then see is distribution for the next leg up. Okay, so where is this measured move going to take us to now? So if we go from sort of bottom to top, and we're planting 50% of the move there, and that brings us out at this blue line here, okay, which is again is around 30 cents. So the 30 cent region is pivotal for me taking profits in this next move. And I tell you what, we're just going to do an order block as well. So this move on is coming up at here, again down to here. So this purple region is where I'd be looking at taking profits. Okay, one, because we've had this sort of leg up, and upon breakout, this tends to what happened. And we've also got the measured move as well from bottom to top. So this purple area, again, around 30 cents. I'll be looking at taking profits between the sort of 30 to 33 cent, around that sort of figure. And then what we'll probably look at doing then is retesting these previous highs. So what I can do is, if I can, just grab hold of it. Let's just measure that. So around there, that's going to be our sort of order block. So this is where I'll be taking profits. And then I'd imagine we actually come back down to retest this sort of section here. So anywhere from sort of 18 cent down to this one here when I click on it. Yeah. So what I'd imagine now is Onyx XCN is going to do an absolute massive move. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to use a little bit clearer. Is just a nice horizontal line. So something along these lines. Don't have to go straight up. We might see a little bit of price action. So we get a breakout going into June. Something along these lines. Okay. Boom. We hit our sort of take profit there on that sort of 30 cent region. Then I would expect a retracement. The retracement is probably going to come back down and actually penetrate through that sort of previous all-time high, which is here. Okay, so I would imagine we fall back down to around sort of probably below 18 cent, guys. Yeah, and the next ledge is around there. Around, I think that's around 11, 12 cent around this sort of region. So you know what? We could lose half of our capital once we get up to about 30 cents. So this is why it's pivotal to take profits. Okay, we could see a sort of Elliott wave going on. Okay, so we could see that the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5 going up into the purple zone. Okay, and then what I'd probably be looking at doing then is a sort of ABC correction. So we'd get like an A, test the 18 cent, we come back up a little bit, and then we get the flush out there. And then you know what? We could come down, this C wave could come back down as low as sort of 5 cent. So you know what? In terms of the ABC correction, this is why it's so important to take profits at 30 cent, because you never know how low Onyx XCN coin can go. It's very painful being trapped in these bear markets. Okay, well, I wouldn't say bear market, these miniature moves. You could see here when we did top out here, post-US election highs at around sort of 5 cent. This went on for a couple of months, and this was painful. This was painful. You don't want to be trapped in these. Coming back down there to that sort of low was down 84%. That was painful, guys. Yeah. Imagine if we did that now. I could even just duplicate that, leave it there. we'll take that up to, look at this, perfect. Yeah, from that 30 cent, if we was to do another sort of slow grind down and sort of correct 84%, which we've demonstrated Onyx XCN can go, it's coming out on that sort of C wave, which I've already just joined in. And that was me just drawing the C wave in with a blindfold on pretty much. Do you know what I mean? So it's massive that we take profits around 30 cent, guys. I can't stress it enough. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, consider joining the Discord. If you're not already subscribed, just subscribe. Like the video if you took any sort of knowledge from the AI agent video or even from the charts, guys. I shall see you next time, guys. I've been the Block Bull. Until next time, the Block Bull is over and out.